Greetings everyone, what's up? It's me again, Tim Prime 1 with another video review. If you're on this video review, we're taking a look at Transformers Cybertron Ultra Class Wingsaber. Now before we get down to the video review, I would like to give a big happy birthday shout out to That Drew here on YouTube. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, That Drew. Now, real fast with this figure. Really great figure. I'm loving this guy right here. Really loving him. They definitely did a really fantastic job. Really fantastic. I'm loving the little Autobot symbols right there. It looks like he's a part of the Cybertron defense team as well with those Autobot symbols. That or the Cybertron Defense Air Force or the Cybertron Air Force or something. I am not 100% for certain. But yeah, I do love the new Autobot symbols that they put on right here. Well, not really new Autobot symbols, but like where the triangle bit upside down on him right there. It definitely does look like he's part of the Air Force. I think that's what they were doing with Wingsaber right here, since like Jetfire, he still had a scanned vehicle in his like memory banks or something. I can't remember what he said in the episode that Wingsaber obtained this new vehicle. But yeah, like I think Wingsaber is meant to resemble a type, like a type of Earth style jet, but I think they were trying to combine like Cybertronian, I think they're trying to put a Cybertronian look on him while making him Earth based at the same time, which I will say they did a really great job. I think it's also supposed to, I think like with the Cybertronian look on him, it's supposed to also be like a homage, like a homage to his Energon look as well, in which I must say they definitely did a really good job with him. But I'd say this is far more of an Earth mode than the Cybertronian mode. So yeah, really good job. They definitely did a really good job. And right here you can see all his little swords, which do double as his flaps for his wings. I'll have to say this, with my old Wingsaber, I lost a great deal of stuff on him. Mostly like, well, just these little bits down in here. These little bits are supposed to be like the handles for his they're supposed to be for his jet, well, not his jet mode, but for whenever he takes them, wherever he uses these things as swords, these things will become his handles. So yeah, these are swords right there. I had no idea about that until a while later on. Yeah, I will admit, I missed a lot of stuff whenever I was watching Transformers Cybertron back in the day. I did not know a whole lot about what they were doing in that TV show up until much later on, especially if I grabbed up the Ultimate Collection on DVD. But yeah, really nice little jet mode. I love what they did with him right here, especially where they put the cyber key slot right there. Now for the cyber key slot, I think I put, yeah, it is. Here it is. Cyber key slot. He has the Autobot slot. Well, Autobot slot. The Autobot symbol Cyberplanet key. Oh man, it's pretty much faded off. Just insert it right there. And it has the same sound effect that he would have from back in the, and it has the same sound effect that he would have in his regular vehicle mode right here. I do wish that whenever they put in the cyber key slot that, excuse me, his nose cone would have gone a different cyber key sound right there. And also, if you're wondering about the landing gear, yes, it does fold up. For his jet modes, we go, and I just noticed one of his hands. Hang on for a second. I just noticed this. I should have. There's one thing I sometimes don't do. I don't really check on the figures properly sometimes. They're just a tad bit mistransformed. There we go. Got him done. Really nice. And you can see the little cockpit section right there. And they did a really great job with the detailing on him. Really fantastic job. I'm loving that right there. Really loving it. And I also love the two little mini wings right there. Little machine gun turrets right there. Really nice. Little missiles right here. Along with his hands. His little, like kind of like his chest armor right here. It's kind of like his chest armor right there. And looking right back here, you can see his legs. His head is in here, as we all know. Really great working vehicle mode. Really great. And if you're wondering if he does roll, he does. He does roll in his jet mode pretty much. This one doesn't roll as much, but I think the other two definitely do a lot better. But yeah, really nice overall, really nice. And you can also see little missiles molded in right there on both sides. And also right here, his fingers also double as like machine gun turrets as well. So yeah, they definitely did a fantastic job. Oh, you can kind of see his head right there, just barely, just barely. So yeah, really nice little vehicle, really nice. Now I want to go ahead and do some comparisons with him real fast, some quick comparisons. Here he is with his leader, Cybertron Optimus Prime. If I can get him into, oh boy, hang on for a second. This guy, oh boy, he's a pretty old figure. He's a pretty old figure right there. Here we go. I would put him into his jet mode, but his wings would definitely be larger than Wingsaber. Here's Cybertron Optimus Prime, along with Cybertron Scattershot. Here is Landmine. I about said Overhaul for some odd reason. Speaking of Overhaul, here is Leo Breaker. Behind him, here is Cybertron Hotshot. And here is Scattershot. This way you can get a good size comparison with them. And there we go. Optimus is still pretty loose. He's still pretty loose. He's still off right here. I'm going to take Leo Breaker off right here. Same thing with Scattershot. And Landmine. Also real fast, these two right here, Cybertron Optimus Prime. Cybertron Optimus Prime, Armada Optimus Prime. I was like, wait, what did I say? What did I say? I'm trying to get this guy in proper order. There we go. I think I got him. And overload, right there we go. There we are. You'll find out soon enough why I did that. Also, let's see, I know I have him somewhere over the rainbow. To move my seat back a little bit. There we go. Here's Energon Optimus Prime, along with Energon Wingsaber, the original Energon Wingsaber. See how they pair? See how they pair up right there. And for a second, let me pull out his landing gear real fast. I make this much easier. If you're wondering, there's a method to my madness with these guys. Check out how, he's just a hair longer than Wingsaber right there. I'm going to take out Energon Optimus. And if you notice something a bit different with Energon Optimus, I had to use one of my spare ones because the previous one, I do not know where he is downstairs. He vanished. Again, is the two Wingsabers right there. He's just a hair longer than Wingsaber right here, just a hair like a tad longer maybe. But yeah, right here you can definitely tell he's definitely much longer this way, but he's much longer this way. So yeah, there you go, have it. So now for transformation wise, for Wingsaber, just go ahead and flip up the landing gear. Go ahead. Well, if you don't take these things off, you do not want to take those things off. Trust me. Go ahead and take his legs right here. There we go. Untap them. I think that they have to tab in right here for the vehicle or here for the robot. I do not know which is which. I'm not for sure if that was specified in the instructions or not, but there we go so far. Now go ahead, take his little chest armor right here. Bring it up ever so slightly. Take his turbines right here, lift it on up. There we go. Slide it into place. Now, take his legs, extend them. And his little feet will fall on out because these pits right here do form his feet. A little bit of yellowing on him right there. Just a little bit of yellowing. This is an old figure, I'll admit. There we go. his right where his waist is, you have to bring it on down ever so slightly. There we go. Now what you want to do right here is make sure you rotate. There you go. There you are. There you go. Just push this arm down, tap it in. And you can see the auto symbol on him is a bit worn right there, just a bit worn. You want to take this piece right here, untap it. It's on a hinge. What you want to do is bring this all the way on back. This will fold on up and over, and there we go. There we are. So far, so good. Now, there we go. Enough talking about Phantom Subway before, but I'm more curious if Transform Rollout is going to be making their take on Wingsaber soon-ish. I'm not for sure they'll make Leo Breaker at all because of what I've seen so far on Commander Stars. Come on! Also, I'm hoping in the Legacy line we at least get a new Cybertron Optimus Prime. The real Cybertron Optimus Prime, not the fake one they made years ago. Come on. This is a bit hard. It's a bit, his head's a bit stiff. Well, the joint in here is a bit stiff. The rotating joint is a bit stiff right there. There we go. We are rotate this around right here as well. And there we go so far. I'm trying to get him. There we go. Now, there we go. Untap his untap his shoulder from right there. Take this little bit right here. Pull it on down. If you can. There we go. This way, his turrets form his fingers. I do love this little gimmick right here, where his turrets form his fingers. Really nice. And there he. Let's see if I can get him setting up properly. Here we have Wingsaber. Now it is robot mode. Now taking a look at Wingsaber in his little robot mode right here, in his pretty big robot mode right here, they definitely did a really great job with him. I do love the fact that like with the overall new look on him, they definitely did a fantastic job of how he looks. And I'll admit this, with his missile pods right here, like with how this is angled, it looks as if the missile pods are gonna like the fire will blast on out right here of Wingsaber right there. But the missiles right here, I will admit these are more Energon missiles, but you know what I mean right there. You know what I mean. And also he has mini compound link ports right here and right here. Well, one apiece. So yeah, like I've noticed how on certain Cybertron figures are mini compound link ports. Wingsaber has like 4 of them. Metroplex has a bunch of them. Same with Quick Mix and Menasor. So yeah, they definitely did a really great job with him. Fantastic job. I love this right here. And if you're wondering about articulation, his arm only goes up this far due to the combined mode with Optimus Prime, which we'll get down to soon. His arms are on a swivel right here at the bicep, double jointed at the elbow, no wrist articulation at all. His head, however, can swivel. Leg go forward and back, and it can split because of the transformation process. And if you're wondering, he can do the splits. And I just realized that screwdriver is showing. Yeah, I'm going to flip. Well, that'll work. That'll work. Let me just go ahead and flip this on around right here. There we go. That looks a lot better on Wings. I don't know how that even happened. I was probably just transforming him. I was probably just trying to get him back into his vehicle mode one day, and I just didn't realize that I did that right there. There we go. All right, I'm going to swing this back on in. Yeah, he's a pretty old figure. I'll admit he's a pretty old figure. He's a bit loose in a lot of areas. But other than that, they definitely did a really great job with him, and I love all the detailings that they put on him right here. Definitely really great detailings. But I will have to admit this: the cartoon version of him looks really great. It looks better than him because like it has a more gold finish on this right here. Like I'm not for sure what kind of finish it is, but yeah. It's kind of like the color right here, but a lot shinier with Wingsaber's mouth. But let's take a quick look at his mouth right there. Very nice little face. Come on. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah, you can see his green eyes right there. I love the fact they gave him green eyes, and I think they could have placed like a small Autobot symbol right there. Would have been pretty nice. right there. And also, I think I mentioned this beforehand, but I do love the Autobot symbols right here on his wings. It looks like he's a part of like a Cybertron Air Defense Force, maybe? I'm not for sure. But it kind of does look like that. It kind of does-ish. Or he's part of the, or he's kind of like a part of the Cybertron defense team somehow. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% for certain on that one right there. But yeah, really nicely done. They definitely did a really fantastic job with Wingsaber. Right now, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the little sword gimmick right here. With the sword gimmick, you want to take these on out of his tail section. There we go. There they are. I love the fact they made it to where you can storm in there, but I wish they would have made it to where they could have been more like fastened or something. Try to pick them up. Right there we go. There we go. Now, do this correctly. I'm just going to go ahead and take out the wing right here. I'm going to do the same thing with this wing right here. I'm going to untap this a bit. Oh, there we go. Put that back on in. Tap that into place. Voila. There we go. So far, there we go. Come on. Wingsaber. Thank you. Thank you. Now, what you want to do with these right here, these will tab in onto the sides of him. So what you want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and try and do this the correct way, if at all possible. Right now, there we go. I think that's the correct. Oh wait, you have to do it like this right here, or more in this case, this way right here. Because you want to have the gray part on out. Little tab, little slot right there. Little tab will go into that little slot, and go. Same thing on this side right here. Go ahead. And I'm going to try to. I have no idea why this is so freaking close. This is so freaking close. If you're wondering, I'm saying freaking. There we go. There we are. And just have that in right there. There we go. And just have this in right here. And voila. Wingsaber is now ready for battle. He is now ready to fight the Decepticons even more now, especially Thunderblast. I think he and Thunderblast will have a bit of a rivalry right there. So yeah, I love this right here. I love how he can hold his blades right there on his forearms right there. Oh wait, not his forearms, but his lower arms. Also for his little his cockpit section right there, the nose of his vehicle mode. Just bring the. I think it's supposed to be meant. This gray piece right here is supposed to be meant for both the robot mode and the combined mode. So what you want to do is that. Whoopsies. There you go. Just have that in right there. Take the Cyber Planet key right here. I have to adjust this on up a little bit more, so we can see the Cyber Planet key in action. And just take it, insert it right here. There we go. So yeah, there we have it. There we go. There we go. And also to one of the two guys, or both the guys. I'm hoping that I'm giving you guys the information that you guys need. Well, what all you guys see right here, especially from what I explained about what all you need for the Cybertron vehicle, well, what you guys need for each of the figures that I do have that you guys can replace in your collection. Just don't forget, all the parts and pieces you guys can probably find are on eBay. There's a good chance of that right there. A 50-50 chance, I'd say. 50-50 chance. Now, let's go ahead and take this, put it on down right here. Now next, I'm going to go ahead and do more comparisons. More size comparisons. I'm going to try to bring the tripod back a bit. Here we go. Now, first up is going to be the entirety of the Cybertron team. Optimus Prime, the leader. Yeah. Wow, he is definitely a lot looser than I anticipated. I think I should just use my newer one. But I'm very old-fashioned. There we go. Here is Scattershot. Here is Hot Shot. And the other Scattershot. He is going to be pretty small, so I'm going to have to move this Scattershot back here behind him. Put his other form right down there. Here is Landmine. Try to move Sky Shot over a bit. And here is Leo Breaker. I have no idea how these things are just so massive on this table. Let's go if I back him on up a bit further. There we go. There we are. There we have them. A lot of the Cybertron team members. I'm going to go ahead and try to turn Wingsaber's head a little bit more. That way he's facing the camera. There we go. That looks a lot better. So yeah, there we go so far. There we go. I'm suspicious about one thing in my videos. I think my figures have been blinking. That's just a bad joke, I'll admit. Here is. Put that on down. Here is Overload. Still Method of My Madness with these guys right here. With Optimus Prime. There we go. Now this time I'm going to do it a bit more separately. Energon Optimus Prime with Wingsaber. There we go. And one more. The original Energon Wingsaber, and he's a bit taller than his predecessor. He's a bit taller than he is. You guys can definitely see how much tall. He's like a little bit taller, just a little bit taller than he is. So yeah, they definitely did a pretty good job with that right there. Now, if you guys can see the method to my madness, but first of all, let's go ahead and configure Optimus Prime into his super mode. To do so, as we all remember, there we go. There we are. Hang on. Just gonna. There we go. Put the jetpack right there. Put Optimus Prime's base conductors right here. And right there. There we go. There we are. That's so far so good. I'm going to go ahead and configure his wings for phase 1. Now to take his wings, his jetpack right here, just push it right there. Tap that on in, tap that on in, rotate out his antenna, and just, there we go. Nothing fancy like Commander of Stars, but here it's Optimus Prime now in his robot mode. Now for phase 2. Phase 2, we're just going to configure Wingsaber with fast Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is just going to lay right there because he's a bit back heavy with that jetpack on him. So let's go ahead and configure Wingsaber. It's like configuring him into his robot. It's like configuring him back into his jet mode, but a bit differently. I'm also going to do this as well. I'm just going to put these off to the side for the time being. Because like it'll be pointless putting them back in there, but I'm just going to do this right here. Put the wings back on in. Method of my madness right here. There we go. Tap that into place right there. The same thing on this side. There we go. Now untap that. Untap this. There we go. Now take Wingsaber's head, rotate it around, push it back on in. There we go. Take his hand, pull this on forward, pull this on forward, and rotate his arm on up. There you go. There we are. There we go. Now what we're going to do right here is we're going to take the entirety of his chest area and just unfold it on out. There we go. Bring on his waist again, rotate it around. And what we're going to do is take his feet, fold his feet up against his leg right there again, sitting on this right here. This one's a bit tighter than this one is. Not for sure how, not for sure how. There we go. And there we are. Just gotta try and rotate his legs on up right there. Also thigh swivel right there, thigh swivel. And bend the knee right there, primarily due to transformation. And just go ahead and rotate, fold this one down. This will tab back into here, right below him. We'll go ahead, there we go. And I push the button. That will be pushed sometimes. That will be pushed. There we go. This one's on a slider, so you have to, so that way you can slide on fairly easily. There we go. So far, well, now with his wings right here, go ahead and untap them, swing them on out. This way you can see right where they use the tab at. Now go ahead and untap it from right here as well. There's the tab. There's the little tap area. There we go. And voila. Here we have Wingsaber, now in his combined mode. Now what you want to do with Optimus Prime right here for phase 2. Gonna have to straighten out his legs a bit, just a bit. Bring him back on up. Now untap his, untap this right here. Take off his jetpack. Now, right here with the missiles. One thing I learned is that you want to take these things right here. These will tap onto the back of the legs. Right there, if at all possible. Go. Rotate that in a little bit and just tap this into the face conductor. There we go. Let's see, where did I put the other one? Right there's the other one. I was about picking up something different. But this thing is a bit messy. I think I have to, I'll try and clean that off if I can. There we go. There we are. And just tap that in right there. So far, so good. Now we're trying to do with Wingsaber. Very simplistic. Right back here. This little bit will go into the slot right there. And these little bits will go into right there. And go ahead and just link them up and bring this on down. These will tab into the sides right here on his chest. There we go, and just there we go. Forward right here and split this right here, and you have Sonic Wing mode. And I must say this, I do love this new combined mode with Optimus Prime and Wingsaber. They definitely brought back Wingsaber for the combined mode of Sonic Wing, for the new Sonic Wing mode. Really amazing, like really amazing right here. Loving how they did this right here. A little bit back heavy though, but other than that, really fantastic job. I'm loving what they did right here. Just kidding. And also, I will say this. In the future, I will be removing this arm right here for one more video review of him, Wingsaber, and Leo Breaker to show like what they could have done in the TV show for a Sonic Claw mode. That's right, Sonic Claw mode. It's like as we all know, it's the combined mode of Wingsaber, Optimus Prime, and Leo Breaker that they could have done in the TV show at the time. I'll show you all how I did it before back in the day, and I'm gonna, because like I did like maybe about 5 times. I can't fully remember. But yeah, loving the overall Sonic Wing mode for these two right here. They definitely did a really fantastic job with him. Really amazing work. I'm going to go ahead and show the Cyberplanet key gimmick real fast. Oh, hang on for a second. This is a little stiff right here. A little stiff. And just take this little gray piece right here. Bring it on up. Have that into place right there. Now, what you want to do is we want to take his arms, rotate his arms on down, and there we go. These will help to provide Optimus Prime with additional firepower. But for right here with the nose cone, I might have to increase the camera up a bit more just to show. Here we go. I'm just going to aim it up. There we go. Just aim it up. If possible, hopefully I won't hit the camera. Hopefully I won't hit the camera. Take the Cybertron key, insert it into the back right here, and there we go. And Optimus Prime is ready to fire his new cannon. Too bad, like, unlike Omega Prime, like, there's no little button on Wingsaber or buttons on Wingsaber that can be pushed into him that will make it to where this will have a different sound effect. That would have been really nice right there. Very, very nice. But yeah, Wingsaber not only provides Optimus Prime with extra speed, but he also provides Optimus Prime with additional firepower. I know Leo Breaker can provide claws, but I will ultimately admit this: Optimus Prime's only source of speed was his jetpack when combined with Leo Breaker. So far, so good. I'm going to bring this back on down a good bit right there. Now for another feature. I do love this right here. There you go. This way you use to face off against Starscream when combined for the first time with Wingsaber. And I remember that they mentioned about Char. Like Optimus Prime says, the Char Part 2. Now, but this right here, you want to do the same thing, because like these little tabs right here, we're going little slots on Optimus Prime's hands, into Optimus Prime's hands. So what you want to do is, there we go. So now on this side right here, and there we go. Now what you want to do, open up his fist, put it into his fist right here, like so, the little tab right there. Much like with Leo Breaker's tail, you want to go ahead and push this on in right there. It's a little tough. I do wish they would have made sure this thumb had a bit of posability. I do wish that right there. And come on. It's a little tougher than I thought. Nope. Nope. Come on. Yeah, this is a bit tougher than I had anticipated. Golly, this does not want to go in there at all. I'm going to try the other. Let's see how I can do with the other fist. Going to try to tab this in to the other side, if at all possible. Also, tomorrow I might have some news for all of you. I might just have some news for a lot of you. This is not one to tab. Like, I managed to get these tabbed in before back in the day, but they are not one to tab in it. Oh my gosh, hang on for a second. Okay, I figured it out now. I completely forgot. Okay, these things right here, these things are supposed to be facing outwards, not inwards. So yeah, I had the blades on the opposite end. So yeah, Optimus Prime is supposed to hold the wings, the wing blades like this right here. That way he can take on Starscream. Let's see if I can put him into a battle pose. Kind of a battle pose. Kind of a battle pose. But yeah, I forgot to like make it to where Wingsaber, I forgot to make it to where the blades can, I forgot to these have to face on out here because these cannot face in there. So yeah, it makes it much easier for tabbing these in. Makes it much easier. So yeah, there you have it. There you have it. There we go. There we are. Now, I want to show you all the method of my madness real fast. The method of my madness is this. While Optimus Prime and Wingsaber are combined like that right there, we'll go ahead and bring up the original Optimus Prime and Wingsaber combined mode. You can definitely see that these two are about the same height in combined mode. Putting him in front though, I'm not for sure, but it looks like the wings on the new Wingsaber are probably just about a little bit further on out than these wings right here. Looks like it. But yeah, you can definitely see the differences between them. Also, if you're wondering about why I was doing Overload and Optimus Prime from the Armada series, it's because of this right here. You can definitely tell, like, I swear, it looks like his eyes are large looking at this right here, because, like, you can definitely tell the differences between Overload combined with Optimus Prime in his super mode and Wingsaber combined with Optimus Prime in his super mode. Well, not in his super mode, but like with bits of a super mode on him. But yeah, you can definitely see like the differences between these two right here. Especially since he's much taller in his super mode compared to him, and he's my favorite compared to him. Second favorite, I will admit that. But yeah, they definitely did a really great job with their combined modes right here. You definitely see the differences, the key differences. So there you have it right there. There you have it. And there is Cybertron Wingsaber, all ready for duty. So if you all have enjoyed this video, first things first, if you guys want to try and find Wingsaber, you might find him on eBay. That's your best bet. Or you might be able to find him like probably anywhere in a comic book shop or at a convention. You'll be lucky enough to find that. And I'm hoping that they'll release Wingsaber and Cybertron Optimus Prime in one of the legacy lines, possibly as a commander version for Wingsaber, if at all, at most. But hopefully we'll be able to see Wingsaber real soon in the legacy line. Same with Cybertron Optimus Prime right here, along with many others. And also, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to with me and Wishmaker, and also check me out on my social media sites and my YouTube account. And also, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Till next one, I'm Pokemon, and I'll be signing off right now. So, peace out.